County Executive Mark ELRICH released his recommended fiscal year 2020 $5.7 billion operating budget, a budget that seeks sustainability and invests in early childhood education, among other priorities. Executive ELRICH called his $5.7 billion budget progressive, prudent, and delivering on campaign promises with no tax increases.
A couple of weeks ago, the state decided that we had to write down $80 million in revenues, 40-something for this year and the same for next year. And we thought we had a difficult gap, but we were making progress on it. And in one little note from the state, they doubled the gap we were working with. And that's really hard to deal with at the last minute in a budget. Finding $80 million just doesn't fall out of the air like I would wish it were. And so our staff has worked really hard having to kind of deal with multiple ongoing changing environment at the same time trying to sit down and put together a budget for the coming year. And so I think I want to just thank them for what I think is an extraordinary effort to get this right.
The budget focuses on priorities such as early childhood education, transportation, and economic development for small businesses. ELRICH proposes an additional $51 million for Montgomery County Public Schools for a total budget of $2.6 billion. On the public safety front, the executive proposed added funding for fire and rescue to hire more firefighters.
What we see in this year's budget is, as Mr. ELRICH identified, an adjustment for past year's increases that were not funded, that a little over $2 million for past adjustments. And then at the end of the year, we will have a graduate recruit class that has 20 additional positions that will aim to balance what has been identified as a 180 position gap.
On transportation, the budget funds the implementation of a new limited-stop flash bus service on US 29, as well as providing for the purchase of 10 electric ride-on buses. For housing, $500,000 for enhancements to bolster inspections and tenant rights.
I'm ecstatic. It's not very often where you make a request of the CE and you get exactly what you ask for. He challenged us in the beginning of the year, but then he listened to us. We asked him, we told him what we needed to do, what we needed to get the job done, and he's supporting us. And we appreciate that, we understand it, and we are ready. And we want to hit the ground running. We have 2 new inspectors. We have funding for more tenant advocacy. And we also have some funding to do some more innovative things with code enforcement. So we're very happy and looking forward to next year.
On economic development, the county executive proposes the creation of a regional business service hub program at each county regional services center to support small businesses. And on environmental protection, funding to retool the recycling facility and monetize on waste.
There's a lot of material in our waste stream that we're sending to the incinerator that actually has value. Some of it is metals, but a lot of it is food. So we can take food and other organics, and we can create a compost product that we could put back into our soils. They'll be purchased by landscapers and homeowners and contractors. So there's a lot of opportunity.
For more information on the proposed FY20 budget, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/OMB.